Hello, BookTube. I'm back, and today in the rain I have another tag video. This one is called Confessions of a BookTuber Tag, which I saw first at Chantal's channel, Book Hands, and it's all about the nuts and bolts of being a BookTuber, which, to my astonishment, I realize I am. I wouldn't stop doing this for all the tea in China. Uh, so it's half a dozen questions, or a dozen questions. I thought we'd get to it right away. Question number one: what camera or editing software do you use? As I've mentioned a couple of times, I don't know anything about the technical side of this. If it weren't for path smoothing apps and the simplicity of most of this technology, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. I don't use any editing technology. I use my little iPhone, my iPhone 5, to film the videos. Question number two: how many hours a week do you spend filming and editing? Well, I guess if we had to add that up, it'd be about 1 hour a week total for filming and no time at all for editing. Question number three: do you film videos in one take or multiple takes? Only one take, because I don't know how to edit. Someday, Chris and Giselle will show me how to edit in a way that makes sense to me, but not so far. Question number four: when is the easiest time to film? Well, it's not like there's any time of day that this actually looks any better. So there isn't really any time. It's again totally dictated by the dogs. If I have a patch of smooth sailing with them, then I'll make a video. Uh, Question number six: one quote from a book you love. I don't really know what the heck this question is doing here. It doesn't seem to fit with the others, but fortunately, I have a quote. I bet you can guess the source. Dum 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 dum. Let's delve into the wonders, shall we, of Meg? Maggie saw the glow first, illuminating what remained of the humpback whale carcass. Then the head appeared, as big as her mother's mobile home and totally white. She felt her heart pounding in her ears, unable to comprehend the size of the creature that was casually approaching the bait. The snout rubbed against the offering first, testing it. Then the jaws opened. The first bite separated a 6-foot chunk of blubber from the carcass. The second swallowed it whole, the movement of the powerful jaws sending quivers across the gill slits, vibrating the flesh along its stomach. Maggie felt herself drifting to the bottom of the shark tube. She couldn't move. She was in total awe of the megalodon, its power, its nobility, its grace. She raised her camera slowly, afraid she might alert the creature. Three guesses how that turns out, and the first two don't count. Next question. Let's see here. I lost my place because of that awesome prose. Something awkward that you do while filming. Uh, I have a fat old basset hound, and she has always demanded my attention, constantly, every minute of her life. So when she knows that I'm doing something that doesn't involve her, like talking to a camera, she fidgets, even in her sleep, even half asleep. So one thing I do while I'm filming, I don't know if it's awkward, is to knead my fingers through her folds of flab, just to keep her pacified. Uh, Next question. Question number 9, I think. How long do you spend getting ready for a video? No time at all. I make sure I have the books I need nearby, but since I'm surrounded by books anyway, that doesn't matter. I don't even put on pants. uh, let's see here. What is the last BookTube video you watched? That would be Dual Book Review by Dawn at Dinosaur in the Library, to which you should all subscribe. Question number 10. What is your favorite BookTube video of all time? Uh, that's tough, of course. I enjoy so many of them every day. But I think if I had to pick one, it would be Brock's channel, Let's Read. He did a video there called An Extra Special Book Haul. If you don't know what it is, go and see it. It will make your day. Question number 11. What is one book you hated that everyone else liked? Well, with me, that's quite a few. The congealed lumps of Scandinavian soot that are My Struggle by Karl Ove Knausgaard. would be one. The whole literary world has tripped over itself to praise. It's self-evident junk. It's a self-evident attempt on the author's part to game the whole of the literary community, and it's being successful. Or the entire literary career of Rainbow Rowell, the fact that this person is wealthy without having the slightest slim elementary school understanding of how to write. It's mind-boggling. Let's see here. Question number 12. Who are your BookTube friends? Well, as advertised, BookTube has turned out to be immensely welcoming as a community. So I have made lots of friends, and I count on making more. There's Olive, of course, at Book Olive. There's Beck at Beck's Books. There's Dee Dee at Brown Girl Reading. There's Chris and Giselle, of course, the people who got me into BookTube at the Rhodes vlog. And then there's my own my own BookTube version of the Ladies Who Lunch. There's Joe at the Retired Book Nerd, and Sue at Sue's Book Nerd, and Jen at Today in Jen's Library. 3 channels I absolutely could not do without. And more to come. I meet more new people through my comments feed every time I post a video, which is every day. And the last question, got all the way to the end. Question number 13. What BookTube? This is the original grammar of the question. So just in case you think I'm responsible for this, or maybe Rainbow Rowell is. What booktuber would you die if they subscribed to you? Well, of course, it'd be none. Then I'd be dead. And who wants that? And that's it. That is the Confessions of a BookTuber tag. It's supposed to have, I think, talk about Final Cut Pro and which tripod and all that sort of thing, but it doesn't really work that way with me. Who knows where I'll be in a year? Maybe I'll be using all the high-tech equipment. But in the meantime, that's my tag for the day. Still tag happy, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, BookTube.